Yo, it is D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why semen retention makes women choose you. When you decide to go on semen retention, you will get more attraction from women. Forget everything. Let's for a second. Let's forget everything we've learned about woman attraction, all of these things. Let's just forget everything real quick. And let's start realizing that when you go on retention, a lot of the behaviors that you need to have to become quote unquote a highly attractive man starts to naturally come to you. You learn step by step the masculine behavior that you need to demonstrate in order to be quote unquote chosen by women, or to at least be in the realm of someone who can be chosen. It goes deeper than this. I can say this is true because let's face it, guys, like being a man in today's society is not the easiest thing in the world. There's a lot of expectations. People expect you to do something, especially if you have like a girl or something like that, or you are trying to attract a girl or anything like that. There's a lot of expectations. There's because in today's society, social media is taking the fame. People are comparing their lives to everybody. So you just have to realize that if you can become a highly authentic, high value man, your life is going to be worth it after. Because there's a lot of highly, physically attractive women in the world. A lot of it. It's getting saturated at this point. But how many high value guys are there? How many high value guys really are there? And you can do this by setting yourself apart. You can, if people don't want to go, if people don't want to go to the, people don't want to utilize physical like strength, go to the gym. Just do in order for you to be successful, do the opposite of what the masses are doing. Nobody wants to go to the gym, go to the gym. If people don't have side hustles or other ways of earning income, start creating a side hustle, do something else to start generating some income. If people don't take care of their skin, take care of the skin. Just do the opposite of what everybody else usually tends to do, what the average man tends to do, and you will stand out. The competition is easy if you are into self-improvement. It becomes easy because not everybody is doing this. Not everybody wants to do the work. Everybody's just comfortable. But if you can become that 1% who do the work, who actually do the work, which is crazy nowadays because you've been sold that you don't have to do the work. You can just take it back if you want to get results. And that is just not the case. You have to bust your butt in order to become quote unquote high value, in order to even get a chance to be spoken to by some people. This is no land for the weak. Every time you decide to miss a workout, to miss a content post, to just not do the things that you know that you have to do in order to try to get your purpose, just realize there's somebody else out there who's doing it and is eventually going to just take over and take your spot. There are people who are less qualified than you, but they decided just to take action, and now they're ahead of you because of that. And we all know, we're not here to, no one's here to compare anybody to anybody, because comparison is a thief of joy. But just keep that in mind, because it's easy to be lazy. It's the easiest thing to do, to kick your feet up on the couch and do nothing all day. That's the easiest thing to do. But if you want to live a life that is easier maybe in the future, then you might have to bust your butt a bit at the beginning. You might have to do it just to be at the beginning. And semen retention, when you go on retention, the masculine behaviors that you may need to exhibit in front of women starts to become naturally to you. So they say looks, money, status, all these things, that may be able to, get your foot in the door. But if you want to have sustained relationships, you want to attract someone and keep women. Apparently, this is what I heard. Women are attracted to the mental fortitude of a man, just how he operates, his reaction to things, how he acts. It's about how you act. You have to start acting maybe just a bit different. And all of this shows, all of the things that you're doing day in and day out show when you're on a one-on-one with a girl. It shows how you operate. It shows how you operate. So guys get nervous when they're with women because 5 to 7 days straight, they haven't really been doing anything to really challenge themselves. So now when, quote unquote, there might be a challenge, they don't know what to do. They act weird. They act socially awkward. They're not confident. They become a shell of who they really are. And this shows her subconsciously, and she will erase you. So all I'm saying is, if you want to be, like I said, attractive to women, you want to improve your life, you want to do these things, it would be in your best interest to, like I said, practice to practice and be on your purpose. And being on your purpose isn't directly going to get you a woman. What it's going to do, it's going to start building foundations in you. So when you are tested with some sort of trial and error, it goes to show how you will react. That is what I'm talking about. But in terms of getting chosen, then in terms of, if we're only just talking like getting chosen, then like I said, being in the best version, being physically, being good with your words and all these things will get your foot in the door. Now, once you get your foot in the door, you have to practice hypergamy. You might have to act in a way where you're acting as if you've been with a girl who's similar attractive. This is a normal thing to you, guys. And I understand, guys. Usually, even if you haven't, for example, if you haven't been on a dating app, if you haven't been on a date in a while, and you go on a dating app and you finally get a date, you might act anxious. You might be all over the place, grinning from ear to ear, based off your past, based off not getting the results you wanted before. So I understand this, but what I'm saying is you might have to conceal your attraction. You can't not. The problem a lot of guys make is at the beginning, usually at the beginning, they just over-validate, they overcompensate, they over-compliment way too much, especially when she hasn't done anything to deserve that. And now you just now that is your superpower. Your superpower is your validation. If you give it away so easily, then she may have to look from somewhere else. So you have to, like I said, you have to be attractive first and foremost to get a chance. And then once you get the chance, you have to, like I said, conceal your validation, conceal your interest a little bit. Talk to her like a normal person. Talk to her like as if you are just a normal being. And the best way to reload, the best way to act like this, the best way so you can actually feel abundant, because it's one thing to fake abundance, but it's another thing to actually feel and have abundance. You have to continue working yourself. Think about working at yourself as you justifying yourself. And think of, if you continue to sit around and not do the things that you have to do, you will get overlooked easily. The dating game is no land for the weak. The dating game is no land for the weak. And I can even say this because there was a time where I was able to get a girl's number, just exhibiting good masculine traits. Now, obviously, this is not the end all be all. There's other things to do, but this is a good step in the position, because a lot of guys can't even do the things. A lot of guys can't even get the girl that they actually want, so they have to settle for girls that they don't really want. You have to be the guy that she wants. You have to be a catch. You have to be really good into self-improvement. Like I said, self-improvement will not keep the girl around, but it will keep you centered. It will keep you masculine, and any adversity that comes in your way, at least you have some sort of evidence and work in the background to persevere through things. You just have to, like I said, the best way to keep her around is uncertainty. Sometimes you give her validation if she deserves it. Sometimes you compliment her very well, but if she's doing things that you may not like, then you may even have to call that out. What I'm trying to push out the narrative is to become authentic. You cannot be just a 100% pushover all the time. You have to be authentic. You really have to act how you feel. Be who you have to really be who you are. If she rejects you for being authentic, hey, at least now you know. But you have to be authentic, and retention helps you start seemingly become more authentic. It helps you become more authentic. With that being said, like the video, comment, subscribe, comment something down below, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.